Turn me up, turn me up, turn me up. It's your boy Ralph, aka Mr. Indeed.
You already know it's your boy Antoine, aka Mr. Parker. And like normal, guys, we here for a good time, not a long time. And we promise to always.
Keep it real, raw, and relevant. Welcome to the Rated R Podcast.
Yeah. I say yeah. We back.
We back.
We back. We took a little vacation. I ain't had no leave days. He ain't had no leave days. So we're on probation now from the podcast. But it's all
You gotta
good.
know that.
Oh man, we're gonna get straight into it. First thing first. Do you still believe?
First of all, Red is a little excited, guys. We like to thank everybody who tuned in. Thank you very much. Thank you. We just can't say it enough. But what we want to say is hit that like, subscribe, and share button. All you got to do is hit the button. That's all you got to do.
Nah, I was gonna let them know at the end because I'm straight into it today. Do you believe? Because I like the results of Saturday, so I just want to know: do you still believe?
Yes, sir. I still believe. Saturday, I did not expect Saturday to happen the way it happened, but Saturday, when you allow a team to go up and down the field and you don't make them punt not once, chances are you ain't gonna win that game. I did have some problems. I seen Kansas players hit the internet, want to troll as soon as the game was over. You got the DBs out there talking. Y'all do realize that, and Red, this is what I want people to know. Because you know about football. Red, if you're playing somebody one-on-one and you got safety help over the top, you're not one-on-one. So for you to sit up here and talk like you had Travis and these receivers one-on-one when you had blanket coverage over the top, come on, man, stop it. And the man still had 8 catches for 125 and 2 tugs, bro.
A win is a win.
And I agree with you. But the only person who really can talk that big noise, Red, is the running back. Because he is the one who showed up. He was out there looking like Saquon Barkley.
That boy ran all through y'all.
I beg your pardon.
But I could not agree more with what Dion said. And you know this, Red. When you're doing something well and people start telling you how good you are and people start telling you how good you look, all of a sudden, you get a little cocky when you should stay hungry. Because a lot of you players came from the transfer portal, and that's fine. But transfer portal does mean it did not work out at your last stop. So you should be hungry you should be hungry like a dog that ain't ate all day, waiting on your owner to get home. But like Dion said, you let the glit and the glamour get to you, and this what happened. Now you back down to earth. The same people who was telling you were doing a good job, now they back talking about you like a dog again. And now today I got to sit here and I got to listen to Red talk about believing.
Do you? All right, for real. Hey, but no, for the people who don't understand and don't know, it's not over for them guys. It looked like it is, but it's really not. They still got a chance. They're number 2 in the Big 12, right behind BYU. They still got a chance to face BYU in the Big 12 and show us why some of those still believe. So shout out to Coach Prime. Go ahead.
Red, truth be told, if Houston beat BYU this weekend, BYU ain't going to the Big 12 championship. It'll be Colorado, Arizona State. Because Arizona State beat BYU.
Well,
So
in the meanwhile, y'all better win out. Let's just leave it at that.
yeah.
Don't none of this matter without y'all winning out. So,
and we play Friday at 10 a.m.
yeah, and somehow you gonna be woke to see the game.
You gotta know that. Gonna be woke. Stay woke, my brother. Stay woke.
In better news, quick recap. The Cowboys won. Let's go and get it out the way. I don't know how they figured it out. I don't know how. Top Flight, I got you, bro. You prayed to the gods and they heard you. I'm gonna just leave it at that. I don't know what you asked for or what you said, but just text me and let me know so I can say it for the Saints. Cause we're gonna need it Sunday. So just let me know whatever you ask God for. I'm gonna do it Sunday.
Hey, bro, Top Flight had to say he had to make a deal with the devil or something, bro.
Oh
like,
yeah, that boy.
Because I don't know.
He sold his soul. He sold his soul that day.
Yeah, he had to sell his soul to beat the Commanders, bro. Ain't no way. Boy, that was terrible. That's funny. And then Top Flight had the nerve to text me during the 49er game. You know, I'm at work. But every time something happened, here he go texting me, telling my, well, bro, I get today H all day.
Oh,
you know what, Top Flight? I'm going to let you have it. But just know now, all y'all still got to wear them 49er shirts, and we going to take a picture. And it's going to be me and the Cowboys fans because we made that bet. I ain't forgot.
Boy, I had to fix the camera. Boy, that thing got me looking like I'm messed up over here. Golly. Let me get the camera so y'all know. My mouth ain't messed up. I don't know what's up with light. Let me turn on some light. Hold on, bro. I look like I got a messed up mouth. Hold on. Yeah, I'm back. There we go. Golly, boy. I thought I was missing some teeth. All right, I'm back. My bad, guys.
You had to go put your dentures in, bro?
Yeah, man. Golly, UPS driver. Back to the point.
Hey, bro, Wicked Brown D for you, bro.
All right, for real. 49ers took an L, but that was supposed to happen. So we can fast forward. Browns played well in the snow. As my wife say, Jameson Winston ain't got a negative bone in his body. I don't know who gave him these speeches and who his team is, but shout out to his team because that boy be talking.
Hey, bro, I got to do it because I know that sister hold me accountable if I didn't do it. What happened to the 49ers on Sunday was embarrassing. Regardless of us not having who we have, we still have enough weapons on the field that's supposed to do something. Now, granted, I don't know why Kyle had a quarterback who ain't played in 3 years in the game instead of Josh Dobbs. I promise you, I'll probably never understand because it made zero sense to me. And you can tell he hadn't played in 3 years because he out there fumbling the ball like he owed somebody money. Like he must bet on red.
Hey, listen, Josh Dobbs out there a replacement on the insurance commercial, but can't even be a replacement in real life. That's ridiculous. That boy hanging pictures. Go ahead.
Hey, bro. And just so y'all know what Red talking about, D dropped the commercial so everybody understand what he's saying.
And a pinch higher.
Somebody come and look at this. Look at this.
All right, we back. But yeah, bro, you can go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Oh, hey, but before we get into some other stuff, the question of the day of last week was, what is a provider? So, my boy, do you want to take it or you want me to speak first?
Oh, it don't matter. However you want to do it. If you want me to go first, I'll go first. I'm gonna be short and sweet.
Well, I go. So the reason I asked the question of what's a provider, because I wanted to see what people thought, and I wanted to understand that at what point in life did everything result to finances? At this point, if you're not financially doing something, it's like it doesn't even matter. And at no point does being a provider apply to my finances only. Understand being a provider is protecting you as well. Being there for you, being there for our kids as well. Being there where you can't be there. It doesn't mean I'm gonna take care of all your needs and wants while you keep your money in your pocket. Doesn't mean I gotta pay all of the bills. Doesn't mean I gotta pay for everything in life in order to be a provider. Like y'all are getting that provider word twisted. Just as well as everything else, like the 50-50. Just like life in general is crazy, man. I talk to my wife all the time and I let her know. I blame our generation. Like, yeah, Gen X is terrible as well, but we started this. We changed the way people looked at life because we didn't like how it was going. We didn't like the strictness of our parents. We didn't like all that. So now look at the world. You can't straighten out nobody without them trying to shoot you. You can't even speak to a woman without her thinking you want her draws. All right, I went a little far with that, but you get my point, bro. We created this, and I blame us, our generation. And I will tell everybody, it won't get no better. It's not in no way gonna get no better no time soon. Let me hear you, brother. What you think?
Bro, to piggyback off what you said, I remember as a kid, bro, my grandma used to sit at the front door with the front door unlocked, like all the time. Like the world has changed dramatically with the last 2 generations. And I'm guilty of it as well because a lot of stuff I do, especially with my kids, is because I didn't like the way it was done when I was a kid. And a lot of stuff was necessary when I thought it wasn't. But on the subject at hand, a provider is someone who provides something. Emphasis on something. Because a provider does not just provide money. A provider provides happiness. They provide love. They provide answers to questions. They provide happiness. It is someone who brings you something. I'm going to tell you what's interesting about when you asked that question, Red. This is what I thought about. It is amazing to me how things that are negative, we have a problem with it. But when it's positive, we don't. Right? And I said that to say this because think about it. In the world we live in, we talk about thou shalt not judge, right? Yet, when you're judging someone negatively, you hating, or you talking bad about somebody. When you're judging somebody positively, it's great, right? When you tell a young lady, "Oh my God, you're beautiful," it's not, "Hey, don't judge me." It ain't no, "Hey, don't judge me" then. But when you say, "Hey, you need to do something about that head, and I don't like the way you walking around here," then all of a sudden, it's terrible and it's judging. But it amazes me how we as people have allowed that to happen. And it's the same with providers. And that's why, like you said, it went strictly to financial, because the most important thing to people, and you asked about biblically, it's a money is the root to all evil. Yet, if you can't provide for me, there is nothing I can do for you. And we think that that's the way it's supposed to be. But hey, somebody had to say it, Red. Had to be us.
Well, let me jump in. So in today's world now, we are a give take type of people. I
Yeah.
can't give you nothing without taking something.
Yeah.
And that's just crazy. It's no more I got you, you got me type of deal. It's always what can you do for me? And I understand that, but I like the way you broke it down. The actual dictionary, what you said is a person or thing that provides something. But if you continue to read, a definition of a provider is someone who provides the means for substance, benefactor, helper, a person who helps people. Let me make sure you hear. A person who helps. Help. So that means if I'm helping you, that means you're doing something as well, right? That's the only way I can help you.
No.
Oh, let me hear what that means.
That means that you are helping and not expecting anything in return.
Right. But the word helping me, I'm helping you do something, right?
Right.
Oh, okay. So me taking care of you is the same as me helping you.
No, that
Oh,
sounds like
I was just making sure. I was just making sure. That's my fault. I was just making sure that I was reading right. You know,
Hey,
I went
bro,
to Brandon High School. So
listen. What you just said, Red, it hit a little different because guess what? When your wife had them braids and it's time for them braids to come down and she needs some help, guess what? You providing help to take them down. So you a provider right then and there. But what's amazing about it, Red, is we overlook those small things, bro. And I think that's where we kind of went wrong because we're looking at things as it's things that you're supposed to do. And I think that's the problem with our society today.
I'll take that. So before we move forward to sports, which is going to be a sports question, for all my basketball fans out there,
Michael
I want
Jordan.
to know. It's close, but I want to know who do you feel is the greatest point guard ever?
Ooh, that's tough.
It's not tough for real, because at this point it's going to lead me into what I feel like we're going to discuss today. So just let me know when you're ready. You want to give your answer?
Is it position wise though? Like, is it pure point guard, someone who passes the ball, or do you just have to be a point guard?
Listen, I don't care how you word it. I got my answer. The world not gonna like my answer. But
Okay,
after watching McCain earlier, I got my answer.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, I got my answer too.
Let me hear it. Who you got?
Steph Curry.
Greatest point guard ever.
Greatest point guard ever, I believe.
All right.
But you know what? Honestly, somebody who don't get enough credit, who should have more credit, Red. And I love Magic Johnson, I do. But Isaiah Thomas should be in that discussion.
Okay, I'll take that too. So I'm about to shake the world up with this one. And no, I'm not being funny. If we're going to talk about what people really apply to all their arguments, it's stats, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what solves arguments, huh?
Mm-hmm.
The greatest point guard of our time and ever at this point is Russell Westbrook.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Argue with your mama, not me. You go check the stats.
You know what? I will say this, Red. And to Russell's credit, I do think that Russell has done more with less than any of those point guards.
Bruh, I don't care if he had an all-star team. You have 200 triple doubles. 200. What is a point guard supposed to do?
Hey, which amazes me, Red, because when Russell was doing it, they say he was stat padding. But
Yeah.
when Joker do it, it's oh my God, look at what happened.
Right. And then now that LeBron is passing the ball, he could arguably go down as the greatest point guard there because he got all the other stats. No, buddy. Yeah. No. This man averaged triple-double for 4 seasons, bro. 4 seasons.
Hey, and you know what's crazy? He only won 1 MVP.
And that's because of the light. Like, if you ain't that guy, you're not gonna get the recognition. I mean, you know how it go. I still think Kobe should have 3 MVPs, but we're not gonna go there.
Hey, and Joker, he got 3 MVPs for averaging a triple-double. But go ahead, Red. Go ahead. Don't worry about it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Right. And I want people to understand where I'm coming from. If you want to throw in, matter of fact, it kills all arguments because stats are stats. You know, I love saying that. Win is a win, stats are stats. So if you have more triple doubles and you play the point guard position, and we're not talking about a triple double in turnover, rebounds, and blocks. We talking scoring, assisted, and rebound. All the 3 things you need on your team. So we're going to look at stats. Why is it not okay to give him that crown when we can give LeBron the crown of being the greatest ever? Because of stats. But when we start saying stuff like MVPs, now it's, oh, well, that don't matter. Oh, okay. So that's another win for Westbrook since MVPs don't matter. We start talking championships. Jordan got 6 and LeBron ain't got. That don't matter, huh? That's another win for Westbrook because championships don't matter neither. LeBron got the scoring title, but he's not really a scorer. So Jordan is better. That don't matter because Westbrook got 200.
I've never understood that.
Which part?
How you got the most points in the league, but you're not a scorer?
Facts. Well, when you play 35 seasons, it's possible.
But bro, like, come on now,
bro. I really think they
just be making up stuff.
Yeah, I think they be putting in his high school stats too, because that's ridiculous.
People just be making up stuff, bro.
But I think they really forget. If we're gonna be honest, I really think people forget how good LeBron was in Cleveland. His first time in Cleveland. Like how do people think he was winning? Mo Williams wasn't averaging 30.
Yeah.
Them boys wasn't. They was helping enough, but come on, bro.
Bro, that first time in Cleveland, he single-handedly took out the Pistons himself.
Right.
Bro, they cannot stop that young man. Bron single-handedly took out the Pistons. But bro, I'm gonna tell you what upset me about LeBron. If LeBron was the player he was against the Pistons, and if LeBron was the player he was against us in Game 6, and bro, nope, bro, there would be no discussion.
Oh, LeBron is who he was against anybody team that Paul George was on.
Right. Because he took Paul George personal, didn't he?
And Jeff Teague. And Jeff Teague, too. Don't forget Jeff.
Bro, that man, what he did to them Atlanta House teams was crazy, bro.
Every year, bro. Every year.
In Toronto, too?
Jeff Teague ain't never beat that man in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous, bro. And Kevin Garnett talking about we ran him out there. Boy.
Whoa now. Whoa.
Oh, my bad. My bad. I forgot that was your team.
Whoa. Because, sir, that is a fact. I'm going to tell you what's funny about that, though. What do you expect somebody to do when it's literally 3 of y'all against 1 of him? Like you expect that man to just stay there and just keep taking these whoopings, bro? Come on, bro. Come on, man. Like
those are
I
facts.
agree that they ran him out, but I also acknowledge the fact that he had no other choice if he wanted to win.
Well, I don't agree they ran them out, but when I say the next part, then it makes sense that yes, they kind of ran them out because the owner wasn't trying to get nobody else in Cleveland.
Absolutely
So
not.
it's not like he didn't want to stay and get better people around him. That's why I say he really had no choice. So they didn't run him out. Like, I really don't have a choice. Either stay here and let these boys, everybody continue to beat up on me, and me knowing that my longevity is going down if I stay here. That's a smart decision. But hey, a win is a win, Kevin Garnett. My bad. A win is a win.
I do want to say this though, because this is the part that I don't think people has really took into consideration. LeBron made Cleveland a winner the second time, because when he left, Dan Gilbert's hatred for LeBron made him want to do everything possible to win a championship before LeBron did. So when LeBron came back, he kept that same mentality and he started putting people around LeBron like he should have did the first time. So to me, LeBron made Dan Gilbert a better owner, and he made the Cavs more successful when he left. They needed that to happen to understand what winning was. And I don't think people give LeBron enough credit for that.
And look at them Cavs now. My God.
Woo!
Get them now.
What? Yeah.
Y'all the only problem they done had.
They only got one loss
excuse
on the
my
record.
bad. Hey, them guys got 99 problems, and the Celtics was definitely one of them.
Gotta know that. Hey, Red, speaking of the Celtics, you know who came back tonight? The Unicorn. And he was in full effect tonight.
Man, y'all played the Charlotte Bobcats, bro.
Bro, I don't care if we would have played the I don't care.
Charlotte Bobcats.
They ain't even the Bobcats no more, bro. That's why
I said it.
Because I was trying to think of a team that ain't the name no more. And so I was like, I don't care if it's I was trying to say the Washington Bullets, but it wouldn't come out. But I don't care who it was, bro. The fact this man came back and he looked very good tonight. Blocking shots, catching alley-oops, exactly what we needed. He even gave JB a little spark. He back out there guarding like it's the NBA Finals again.
You can do that when you know who you got behind you. You can do that.
Yeah,
you can
absolutely.
do that. You can do that. So, which brings me, because you just talk about the unicorn. I was having a this is what I really want to talk about. I was having a conversation earlier. And I was thinking, will we see? I'll give you some examples. So, Jordan is 95% of the world's GOAT.
Okay.
Cool. I'm cool with that.
I mean, I don't know, Red, because it's a lot of them LeBrons, man.
Yeah, you're right. So I'm gonna go with 94. My bad. All right, for real. 80% of the world's gonna say Jordan. And I'm cool with that.
Okay.
But what I was talking about earlier made me think, why does Jordan get so much recognition when it comes to changing the game? Like, so he changed the game, right? And what I mean by not changing the game, I forgot what Gilbert used. He basically used a phrase to say that there will never be another. And I forgot what exactly the word was, but we basically saying, will there ever be another? That's the topic. Will there ever be another? So we already gonna hit Jordan off the rip. Yes, there has been another Jordan. Kobe was another Jordan, and wherever what y'all out there in the world want to say, I don't care. You can argue with your mama because I ain't gonna argue with you. Kobe was better than Jordan. When you can take that man's game and perfect it as your own, and you shoot better, then when we talking about just that talent alone, not what happened, not the accolades, that talent alone, Kobe is better enjoy it. But that's how I go. If you show me the ropes and I take them and perfect them and add more to it, therefore I made it better. That's simple logic in life. Nobody can argue that except the folks that never want to agree to that. And I'm cool with that because I ain't gonna argue with you. I said what I said. So we offer Jordan, give you another one. Will there be another Hakeem? What do you think?
So to me, we have another Hakeem.
Okay, you talking that talk now. Who you got?
My problem with it is it ain't who people might think it is.
I'm listening. Who you got?
So to me, the answer would be Embiid.
Okay.
But I think honestly, I think that Joker is probably more Hakeem offensively, where Embiid is more Hakeem defensively.
All right. Mine is Tim Duncan.
Oh, okay. Well,
So my point is, I'm trying to name. We've seen another Hakeem in some sort of way. We've seen another Hakeem, and the word I was looking for was generational talent. That's
right.
what Gilbert was talking about. Generational talent. My bad, guys.
Okay.
Generational talent. So now I'm gonna get on one that I don't feel we will ever see again.
Okay.
Will we ever see another person as dominant as Shaquille O'Neal?
No. Because the league has moved away from it. Now, if we're speaking dominant, people don't want to give him credit, but I think that Steph carried that same type of weight where you have to really play Steph. You really have to face guard Steph to make sure he don't ever get the ball. Like Steph Steph is equivalent to a Darrell Reeves. He allows everybody else to do whatever it is they want to do on their side of the field. But Steph makes you, he automatically take one person out of the game because you got the guard Steph. But as far as physically dominant, no, I don't think it'll be another Shaq because
Right, and that's what I was gonna let you finish, but that's kind of where I was going. We talking physically dominant, and I had this conversation earlier, and one of the guys said, Greek freak," and I said I can understand why you would say that, but people haven't learned how people have a better chance of holding Greek than they've ever had a chance of holding Shaq.
So I'm gonna tell you my problem with Greek. Really, Greek need to, and it sounds kind of crazy to say he need to get in the lab, but to me, Greek only know how to play one speed.
That's it.
And if he slow down and he work post moves and stuff like that, he'll be a more dominant player. But right now, he is all gas, no brakes. If I ran you over, I ran you over. If they call offensive foul, they call offensive foul. But most of the time, they call defensive foul. So I'm gonna go through the free throw line. And
well,
so
that kind of goes in line with Shaq though. So I can see why they brought him up because, like you said, I'm gonna run through you, whether you want me to or not. And I got it.
But people gotta remember, like at some point in time now, Shaq was running the break and stuff like Greek Freak now. Like, don't get it twisted now. Like, Shaq was one of them. But
Orlando Shaq is real.
But see, the problem is I don't think Shaq got Kobe and Shaq got smarter. But Shaq also got less hungry when he had Kobe. And he say that all the time himself. I think that Greek need to learn how to play with everybody else. I don't think that, because you gotta think about it. If he don't got the ball in his hand, what else is he doing? Like, he ain't gonna stand in the corner. Like, nobody gonna guard him out there because ain't nobody gonna respect his jumper enough. So, I mean, what else is he gonna do? And so, like, you have some people who got enough strength and bulk to bang down there with Greek. There was nobody who had enough nothing to bang down there with Shaq outside of Ben Wallace. And I have no idea. Ben Wallace just used his center of gravity better than most people did. He wasn't supposed to be able to hold Shaq either.
And okay, so let's go past that. So we both agree that there will never be another more dominant player than Shaq.
Correct.
Cool. All right. So we obviously know Magic Johnson. There is another Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. LeBron is definitely another Magic Johnson. And then for the people who are going to be like, I'm talking crazy when I said Kobe was better than Jordan, that's the same as saying LeBron is better than Magic. LeBron took what Magic did and perfected it.
Bro, but real talk, passing the ball wise, bro, there is nobody like Jason Williams, bro. He took what Magic
was more flashy, but that was just flashy.
I know, but I'm just saying, shit like the elbow pass, bro. That's just
your boy Hallenberg out there doing some sick stuff right now. He ain't doing it as well as Jason, but hey. But at the same time, while we talking now, Jason Williams got that from Kid, because Kid was out there, huh?
I know it.
Kid was tough, but let's
they
keep
don't
going.
give him enough respect at all.
Oh yeah, they never will. So let's keep going. And we automatically know, like you said, you want to say Ben Wallace, like, and I like to put people in their category when we comparing people. Like, I don't feel that it's fair to compare LeBron to a Jordan, a Kobe. He's 6'9". He doing stuff that, bruh, if you ever saw a 6'9" person, you automatically would think they play center.
Yeah.
And this man's out here trying to play point guard. It's not fair. So when we're going to compare people, let's put them in realistic conversation. I think Absolutely. I feel like the only person who could ever, this is my opinion, and I'll let you give yours. I think the only person that we are seeing right now that could catch LeBron in stats, some of the stats he has, obviously not MVPs and other stuff, but we're talking about some of the stats he has. I had to say Luka. If Luka plays as long and stays healthy, I think he can compete with some of the stats LeBron has put out.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Right, but I'm not saying now. I'm saying it could happen. At no point am I telling y'all it will. I'm saying it could happen. We see that it could happen.
Yeah, right. I agree with that.
I got two more for you. Will we ever see?
Okay.
Will we ever see another Steph Curry?
So I'm gonna say yeah, and the reason why I'm going to say yeah is because Steph has kids as young as 2 and 3 trying to do what he do. And if they keep on that path, then the answer is yes, there is going to be another shooter. Because like you said earlier, it's what people do. You're supposed to learn something and take it to another level. And so I don't know when it's going to be, but I do think it's going to be another Steph. I think it's generations away from where we are now.
And I like the way you put that, because obviously, like you said, you're supposed to get better. Now, do I believe it's going to be another Steph? I'm saying absolutely not. I think you have. I'm gonna give you both. You just said you got 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds, so that means everybody in the world is going to be pretty much trying to do that, to where they're gonna hurt each other to where a lot of his stuff will never be touched. That's why I feel we will never. Now, let me go right back to what I just said. Now there is a slight hope, like we said about Luka. Luka's a slight hope. Trae Young can catch LeBron, and I mean not LeBron can catch Curry in some of his stats.
Oh yeah.
But it's gonna go just like everything else in the world. The way Curry did it, Trae will never be able to surpass Curry.
But see, the problem is Trae is a lot shorter.
Yes,
And so
which would make it even harder. And he still do.
Yeah.
But he would never get that respect because the way Curry has done it, just as well as LeBron. The way LeBron is doing it, he surpassed all these other people who have already done it. It's no different. But my last but not least, will we see another alien? My bad. Wemby, guys. I'm talking about Wemby.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, honestly, you have to go back to before Wemby. I would say Yao Ming. But Yao Ming injuries stopped him from doing a lot of stuff that was supposed to happen. But Wemby, I don't know, bro. Like, to be able to shoot it, to be 7'6" and be that agile is crazy. So off height alone, I would say no.
I'll take that. Now I'm gonna use you against you. If there would be another Steph, there would be plenty Wemby's. Because you're gonna have that same 2 and 3 year olds that's gonna grow up and be 7 foot. First off, it started with Bobo, however you say his name. Yeah, it started with him. So with that being said, you already have him in the league who's not getting the same recognition, which is crazy. I don't know why he's not playing. His work ethic must be garbage because he only get garbage minutes. So, but you got him, you got Chet, who's 7 foot doing it. If we're gonna be honest, it started with Kevin Durant, 6'11" doing it. I mean, so that's what I mean. It's definitely gonna be more Wemby. Now, what Wemby does in his time to put that space between anybody coming after him, we shall see. But we talking, will there be another 7'4", 7'5" guy that can dribble and shoot? Absolutely, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Hey,
Red, in my eyes,
let me correct you, Red. It started with Larry Bird, but go ahead.
Man, Larry Bird ain't 7 foot, man. Golly. Stop trying to put your people in the conversation, bro.
Just saying, bro.
He ain't had nothing. It started with him, and then Curry came around. He ain't had nothing to do with no 7'5" dribbling and shooting.
Yeah, bro, but Larry Bird like 6'10".
All right, bro. Well, would there be another Larry Bird?
That's Kevin Durant, in my opinion.
I just want to see what you were gonna say because you dangerous on the thing when it comes to Celtics. You dangerous,
bro. Yeah. No, I'm a realist now. I'm not gonna do all that. Now, don't talk about myself now, cause I get emotional. But
okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Kevin Durant is the next generation after Larry Bird, in my opinion. Which is why you said what you said about Brun being Magic Johnson, right? And what you said as far as that make all the sense in the world. And what you said about Kobe and Jordan, I mean, it makes sense.
Now, my bad. Let me go back. Would there be another 6'9", 250 pound, 275 pound, whatever he is, 40-year-old doing this? Absolutely not. I don't feel that. So I'm gonna make sure I give him his credit for all you LeBron lovers. I don't even know if it'll ever be another 6'9" person that can do what LeBron is doing now. I don't know. But he got the game from others and perfected it. And that's where I'm going with this. I think we have some things, like I said, I don't think it will ever be another Shaq. But that goes to show because the game has changed. So could there ever be another Shaq? Possibly, but there never will be. Not in. I don't think in my age, my time frame on this world. I don't think I ever see another one. Will I ever see another Curry for real? I don't think I will. I think we will see glimpses of Curry, but with the way Curry has changed the game and the amount of threes, bro, it's not even close. It's not even
Fine,
close.
guys. I'm just recording.
A few moments later.
Everybody talking loud like I ain't recording.
I appreciate y'all for tuning in to Ralph's Rant. Ralph's Rant just in, guys. Ralph's Rant. But nah, bro. I just want to hit them moments. Before I let you take us out and let you give your final words, I have to make sure I give a shout out to my brother-in-law, Jalen. His birthday just passed. That's where we got our intro music from. So definitely want to give a shout out to him. I want to make sure I give a shout out to my boy Mo, who had a birthday as well. That's one of the biggest LeBron fans I ever met in my life. And so I know he's not gonna like this episode, but now that I shout him out, he'll probably like it again. And last but not least, I got to make sure we give a shout out to UCLA women for their first time in history and team history being the number one team, which ain't lost since my dog was a pup and he grown now. Shout out to UCLA for beating South Carolina.
Let's see. Oh, shout out to the CEO of the prayer line. Shout out to my Aunt Brenda, who just had a birthday. She is hand down one of the funniest people you will ever meet in your life. And I love her dearly. So shout out to my Aunt Brenda. I love you. Also, guys, I'm sure that this will be dropping on Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to you all. We do appreciate you for tuning in. And we are planning on dropping this on Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to you guys. Make sure y'all eat enough for me, because I'm definitely going to eat enough for you.
Oh, we driving on Let me go and give it to him. Let me give me my intro, bro. Let me see who plays.
Matter of fact, since we dropping on Thanksgiving, and it seems that there'll be a few games.
Yeah. Talk to him.
And one of the best parts of the shows, and he got a red cup to go with it.
Yes, sir.
They say it's bet on red.
Bet it. Coming in. For Thursday. Give me the Dolphins +3.
Who they got? Who Dolphins playing?
The Packers. They playing the Packers.
Okay.
Give me the Dolphins +3.
Ooh.
If this one don't cash in, just don't take the check to the bank. It's that simple. Take us out, my boy.
I mean, who else playing on Thursday, Red? You ain't gonna.
Because the most obvious game would be the Lions versus the Bears -11.
Yeah.
But I feel like that might be a setup. But I don't want to tell folks to take the Bears because the Lions might beat them by 50. So I'm gonna just leave that one alone. The Cowboys against the Giants. I think I don't even think that one coming on TV. And if it is, just turn the channel.
It's gonna be in black and white. It's one of them where you gotta turn the knob to turn the TV.
Yeah, slap the TV on the side a few times.
Put the clothes hanger in there to make you get the signal.
Yeah, bro.
Oh man.
If y'all got anything to do on Thanksgiving, you can do it at 3:30 because ain't nothing else on. Go ahead, bro. Take us.
Bro, Ray is not going to appreciate that at all, buddy.
You know, Ray. Luckily, my wife's sick of him, so she don't care what I say now.
Well, I don't have that same what's her name, because she'll blame you if I say anything. So I'm gonna stay quiet. Red. So the next question of the day, right? You asked, what is a provider last time, right?
Right.
Here's my question to you, Red. What does it mean to be submissive? Again, what does it mean to be submissive? Is it only something that's supposed to happen where a woman is supposed to submit to you? Or do you also supposed to submit to your woman?
So we going off of personal or what's supposed to happen?
We going off of, like
both.
you said, the Bible, the internet, and personally.
Oh boy, you about to get us canceled. But all right, question of the day. So scratch my question because we really kind of talked about my question. So the new question of the day is,
what does it mean to be submissive? Is it something that's supposed to be only for women, or is it for women and men?
and we ain't talking about that funny business. We talking about we ain't gonna get shut down, bro.
Please don't shut us down today. Outside of that, my guys, again, thank you. Don't forget, we do have a Cash App, and we are accepting donations.
Hey, shout out to the wifey, your wifey, for blessing us as well.
Okay.
She blessed us and said for a great podcast, a great show. So make sure we give it a shout out as well.
Hey, I appreciate it. And Red, before we leave, we started talking about giving to different nonprofits. So there is a nonprofit that I want everybody to start looking into. It's called BMS. It's the Better Man Society. It's in my hometown, Exit 119, where they have like back to school drives. They have like toy drives for Christmas. And I also think they do stuff for Thanksgiving. So I know that there's going to be one of the first ones that we give to. So shout out to my boy Kobe Walker, man, because what he doing down there is great for the city. It's great for Exit 119. And speaking of Exit 119, my high school, the Canton High School University, we was in the playoffs. We won our first playoff game in history. And the last playoff game we lost by 1 point. But our star wide receiver, Red, he a junior and he a killer. 18 touchdowns. He played both ways. 18 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 1 pick six, 75 yards. And he a return man. He didn't return one. He returned one this year too. And he on the basketball team. They call him Helicopter because he jump out the gym. So shout out to my boy Jay.
Okay, shout out to Brandon. We still in it.
Oh yeah.
We doing our thing this year, but we've been like that the last few years. So until we win it all, I ain't bringing them up no more.
But guys, again, we do appreciate each and every one of you for listening to the podcast. And y'all know what we like to say. At the end of the day, somebody had to say it. So it might as well be us. And like my boy said, argue with your mama, not us, because we don't want to hear it. Because you know we going to always keep it real, raw, and relevant. Thank you for tonight's episode of the Rated R Podcast.
Look, 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 look. Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. Look at this.